champions. So that was great to see. Now we go to game two, where it wasn't that great to see, but I tuned into every pitch. Nestor Cortez, he went up against Zach Gallen. Uh, Bottom of the first, Blaze Alexander, rookie, he got an RBI single to make it 1-0. Then Eugenio Suarez followed that up with an RBI single to make it 2-0. And then Gabriel Moreno hit an RBI single himself to make it 3-0 in the bottom of the first. Christian Walker hit an absolute nuke to go up 6-0. It was a 3 RBI home run. And then in the bottom of the eighth, wild pitch ended up scoring a run to make it 7-0, which was the final score, giving the Yankees their first loss of the season. It was bad. Offense just couldn't get that timely hit. We had runners on base basically all game, but that umpire, he was in the beginning of the game. They do like this umpire report, and it said that he was pitcher friendly, and man, did it show. He was giving Zach Gallen at least like 3 inches off the plate on the outside corner and also low. He called a strike 3 on Aaron Judge that was at his shins. I still can't believe he's getting called for strike 3 that low. The dude is 6'7". How do you expect him to hit that ball? It's out of the zone for one, and like it's terrible. He has the most out of the zone strike 3 calls since he has arrived in the league with 163. It's so bad. He even like now, if you see his uniform, he wears his pants up so that the umpires can see where his knees are at for the bottom of the zone, because that's where the bottom of the zone is, and they still continue to mess it up. I don't understand. It's so annoying seeing him strike out to balls that are out of the zone, because and then he starts fishing for those balls out of the zone and get out of his routine at the plate and out of his zone, and that's not a good place to be as a hitter. Zach Gallen got the win, going 2-0 with a .82 ERA. Continues to be the ace for this Diamondbacks team. He's lights out every time. I knew it was going to be tough, but I thought the offense was going to be able to get those timely hits, but again, we weren't able to. Nestor Cortez suffers his first loss of the season. He has a 6.30 ERA. Cortez needs to stop getting off to these terrible starts. In the first game of the year, he went down 4-0 in the first 2 innings, and today, in game 2, he got down 3-0 in the first inning. So, he settles down after, but we have to stay ahead of these guys. He falls behind in the counts, and then he throws these cookies to these hitters, and they just smack them all over the park. It's really starting to get annoying, but hopefully he can figure it out, because right now he's technically our ace. I wouldn't say he's pitching like it, but if you look in the pitching rotation, he is the number 1 guy due to Garrett Cole being out for a month and a half. An update on him, he has been instructed not to even throw a baseball. Of course, as a baseball player, he's still at the park, and he's fiending to throw a ball. So they actually did an interview with him during this game, and he said that before the game started, he was out there throwing the ball with his left hand just because he was itching to throw a baseball. So, I can't wait to get him back, but I really want him to stay healthy. So however long he needs to stay out, take your time, Cole, because we can't afford Cortez being our number 1 guy going into a playoff series against a star-studded team in the postseason. So the rubber match was